two ways that you guys can make some Father's Day cards. Here are the ways. There's this one says Happy Father's Day, but it's backwards. And this cute little suit one. But before we get into that, I would just like to do a reminder that I'm now only posting Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So make sure to subscribe so you guys can look out for those videos. So this one is super duper easy. Trust me, I know it always says super easy, but it's actually really hard. It's not. So literally, this is how you open it. You wrote whatever you want in there. All you'll be needing for this is glue, scissors, and some paper. You might be like, oh no, scissors, we have to cut out some intricate design. No, literally, you're gonna do 2 snips with the scissors. That's it. Anyway, let's get into it. So first up, take your paper, and you are going to fold you can take colored paper or just normal paper. I'm using colored. You're gonna fold it in half. Now, if you want, you can use a ruler for this. You don't have to. That should be good. Then you're going to take both sides, and you're going to fold them in that line that you made. So one side, and do that with both sides. Then you're going to fold your paper in half. So if I'm going like this, we're literally almost done, guys. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to unfold it and flip it. So you should have something like this. And fold it down. So fold about 1 inch down. Then go back to this side. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these little flaps and you're going to do that with them. So you're going to take it here and you're gonna stop about right there and out and do that with both sides. Okay, so far so good. Now we're gonna go back up here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut. So the way your cutting comes in about that much, not too much. We go ahead and cut. And then after you cut, you're going to fold it again. So make sure that your little flaps have been folded. You're going to fold it so you have something that looks like this. So like I said, you're going to fold it up. And I forgot to mention this part, you're going to take these flaps and fold it down. So you have something that looks like this. So far, so good to this one that I've already completed. And now that you have gotten that part down, what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper to make the tie. You don't have to do this. You can color this part, or you can do this. This is where your glue comes in. I'm using scrap paper for this because it's super duper tiny. So you can go ahead and just draw your tie and go ahead and glue it out. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so this is how my tie looks. Don't be fooled. I sketched it in the back. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a V. Then you're gonna go straight up and make 2 little V's on the side. And if you sketch like me, that's completely fine. Just glue it down on the side that you sketch. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue it down, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, this is how it looks in all completed in total. I was gonna say in total for some reason. Anyway, so it looks completed. Also guys, let's go back to the one I made earlier. You want to have a big opening there. As you can see here, I accidentally folded it down a little too much, but that's okay. Since it's paper and you're not gluing anything, you can always go back and fix your mistakes. Now, the part where you write your note, you're gonna go ahead and open it, and there's everything. When I opened mine, I took a piece of paper. I used a ruler to measure it, but you don't have to use a ruler. You can just eyeball it. So you can just eyeball it, or if you have a paper that fits that size, go ahead and do that. I just did that. I wrote and then I glued it down. Or if you want, you can write straight on there, but I would recommend gluing something down. But anyway, it's up to you guys. So this is how the first one turned out. Now we're gonna move on to the second one. The second one is this one. This one is a bit more complicated, so if you are a bit younger and don't have that much patience, I would recommend doing that one. But if you're older and you have time on your hands, this one is definitely the way to go. What you'll be needing for this one is a lot of paper. I have everything here. You're going to be needing black paper, some white paper, any color for your tie, and then a color to make your card. So to make your card simple, I feel like everyone did this as a kid. You're just going to fold it in half and do that. Boom. Done with that part. Then you're going to take this, your black piece of paper, you're going to fold that in half as well. And after you fold it in half, you're going to cut on that line that you made, so then you have 2 halves. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so I've cut this piece out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and basically just like glue it onto here, but like not really. What you're gonna do is also, when you do the cutting, make sure you have 2 of the same sizes of paper, otherwise you're gonna have some issues. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut about like an inch off, not too much. So then I have something like that, and when I put it on here, it's going to look like that area we're gonna have, so we can write Happy Father's Day and stuff. But don't glue anything on, that's the last part, because this is a lot of layers. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut a V shape down the middle, but not all the way down. This is what I mean. You're going to cut out a V shape like that and boop it out. Then what you're gonna do, this part is optional. I'm not gonna do it for this one, so then you guys can see how it looks. If you want, you can go ahead and like fold these pieces down like that to make it like more-ish. Or you can keep it like this. But you can really do it after you glue it, so you can like decide. Anyway, we're done with this part. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the suit and tie. Taking a small piece of paper, and I'm going to go ahead and do my tie. This time I'm gonna do a different color tie. I think I will do a yellow tie. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my tie, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is my little tie. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut out these pieces. For this, we're gonna make 2 rectangles that are almost identical and like a little mountain there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my white pieces of paper. Okay guys, so I have my little mountain thing done. So now, as you guys can see on this one, this mountain is all nice and mountain thing. It's whatever, it's all glittery. So basically, if you want to make it glittery and you don't have any glitter paper on you, what you gotta do is take a glue stick, glue it all, and then sprinkle some glitter on top. And to make sure that the glitter does not keep coming off of you, just go ahead and glue it off one more time. So for this one, I'm actually not going to glitter it, so I want to see how it looks without any glitter. And that's like all the pieces that we have that we need. But also, you're going to need one more white piece to go under here for like the undershirt type thing. So I'm going to go ahead and basically glue the undershirt on here and everything. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and start gluing everything together. So let's go ahead and do that. So first we're going to be taking your tuxedo, your black part, and you're going to go ahead and find out where it ends. So you're going to go ahead and do some marks there. So like, no, hold on. You guys are going to place your white piece of paper under it and then take your black piece and go ahead and fix everything around until like, yeah, okay. I recommend putting the white up pretty wide because remember, you still need to place your tie. So this is what mine looks like right now with the white piece and everything. Nothing has been glued yet. And now you're going to lift up your black piece and mark the corners of where your white piece is. So then you can be perfectly accurate and you don't have to redo everything. So I marked the corners of mine. There's some markings, it's kind of hard to see them. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and glue my white piece onto there. Also guys, give a thumbs up if you guys like these types of videos. And if you guys want me to post every day. Because if you guys like this enough, maybe I will go back to posting every single day. Maybe. So after you have glued everything down with your white piece, there will definitely be some areas where like the glue is not sticking, it's not participating, or your white piece of paper. So go ahead and just fix up your glue there because you want this to last forever. Once you have, also, I recommend using a glue stick for this stuff, guys, because if you use like a glue bottle, it usually gets really wrinkly and no one wants wrinkly stuff. up. Let me get that. Okay, I got in that. So now that I have this glued, I'm going to see how it looks. Make sure I haven't messed up yet. Pretty good, pretty good. Now I'm going, also, if you guys are wondering why this is flat, it's because it's going to go under. It's going to go on the white piece and you're not going to be able to see the full thing. So I decided I didn't need to have it pointed, but if you want it to be pointed, you can. So now I'm going to fix up the tie. Okay, tie looks pretty good. Now again, I'm going to glue my tie. And I'm going to go ahead and glue my tie on with you guys what I'm doing. Okay guys, I have glued on my tie, and now all I need to do is glue on these little things. I would say about 5 centimeters above and that, and then I have to just glue that on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue on all my tiny pieces. Okay guys, so I've glued on all my tiny pieces. Now all I need to do is glue on my thing onto there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Also guys, you may be noticing this empty space up here. That is where you can go ahead and write Happy Father's Day. Let me go ahead and glue this on and I'll show you guys what it looks like all together. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Now you guys can go ahead and write Happy Father's Day on there. Like this one, and then on the inside, if you do use Sharpie, I did, and it got a little messy, but that's okay because you can use pen, or if you want, you can take your black piece of paper that you used and place it in there because that's your other half, and you can, sorry about that, you can go ahead and just have it be like multicolored, and you can maybe draw something with white on there or anything. And then on this side, you can write. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Make sure to give a big thumbs up if you guys like this video. Bye.